Now, we've talked a little bit about the lake effect process, and as Declan was pointing out, it's cold air rushing over relatively warmer lake water. Let's go ahead and break down an example. Now, again, this occurs over a large body of water, and it is found most commonly in and around the Great Lakes region of the United States. In this case, this may be cold air racing out of Canada, passing over one of the lakes, like maybe Lake Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, or Ontario, named them all for you, picks up the moisture because this is not frozen over. Once the lake is frozen over and an ice crust forms on it, it cannot pick up the moisture as easily. The end result is it will continue to keep this process going as long as it's open and has some moisture to pick up. Once it starts picking up the moisture and the cold air continues to develop the cloud cover and it moves downstream, then it has enhanced that process, and it's actually picked up some moisture to help deposit later on downstream some heavier snows. As you found out just from that report from Janetta, you can get a few locations in the country in and around the Great Lakes get extremely heavy dumps with snow as that process continues to form, and in some cases an extreme point you could find feet of snow before it's all over with. Well, with a situation like that where you could get feet of snow, you need to know the proper way to measure it.
What fancy gizmo do meteorologists use to measure the depth of snow? Well, I'd rule out any device with buttons, dials, or printouts. Now, the tool the Weather Service uses to measure snow depth is rather quite simple. Only problem is, you've got to use it the right way. Now, the proper way to check snow depth is to take readings from 3 different yardsticks or snow sticks in an undisturbed location.
We go out into the woods because that's the most untouched by man. There's no roads nearby. There's no people walking through it and disturbing it. You get the most pristine atmosphere for checking the snow depth.
After reading each stick, add the numbers and divide by 3 to get the average snow depth. Simple math, really, but the hardest part for some is trying not to trip over their snowshoes. In Duluth, Minnesota, I'm Colin Ventrella.